Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Time for some map skills with Coach Newman. We are in the process of talking about and dealing with some really cool stuff here in the Middle East is where we're going to start. This is a political map. I've got your list. It's on Google Classroom, but quickly you can recognize we have to know all of these countries that are surrounding us. If you're in my advanced classes, you've got to know all of the Arabian Peninsula as well. So take your time, practice your map, and be ready for some of those things. And so you can label it, go to worldatlas.com, go to different kinds of labeling opportunities, and you'll be able to do that. So you can run through. The biggest deal that I want to talk to you about is the physical features. Once you know what this is, once you know the political features, you'll be ready for the physical feature map. So you can see here's a physical feature map. It's going to kind of help us out. We have got to know 3 rivers. However, you also need to know, you're going to need to know 1 additional river or a bonus opportunity. So let's talk about our 3 rivers. First of all, we have the Jordan River. You can tell, you can't see it here on this map really good. I'll see if I can zoom in a little bit. That's about as close as I can get, I believe, on this one. Oh, there we go. All right, you have between Israel, and even this here, that's the West Bank where my magnifier is, and Jordan is the Jordan River. So it comes down from the Sea of Galilee. It's a border between Israel and Jordan, and it comes down into the Dead Sea. It doesn't go all the way down to the Red Sea. It goes to the Dead Sea. So that's the Jordan River. That's the first of the rivers that you need to know. Then we're going to travel over to this first river that you see. It starts in Turkey. As you can notice, this river starts up here in Turkey, travels through Syria, and then down through Iraq. This is the Euphrates River. It's good to mark. Most of the time on tests, we'll have a number that's right here in Iraq, the Euphrates River. And then on the other side of that is the Tigris River. This area here between these 2 rivers, we call it Mesopotamia. It's an old word that means the land between the 2 rivers. Now, these are the 3 rivers you need to know. To give you a little help, you can remember the acrostic JET. You want to jet across the Middle East. So you're going to jet. Get that? Jordan, Euphrates, Tigris. Jet. J, Jordan, E, Euphrates, T, Tigris. So you're going to jet across the Middle East. Then from there, there's one more river that I think that would be really cool. It's an ancient river for you to know, and it's right up here in the border of Turkmenistan and Afghanistan, and that river is the Amu Darya. This river is a very famous river, especially when you come to talking about Alexander the Great, and so that's a bonus river for you to know. Now, there's a couple of other things that I want you to know. You need to know where the Persian Gulf is. Where my cursor is right now is the Persian Gulf. You need to know the Strait of Hormuz. This is this little elbow or knee bend right here. The Strait of Hormuz is a very important. It is one of the most hotly and highly contested military zones in the world. All of the oil that comes out of the Middle East through the Persian Gulf has to travel through the Persian Gulf. And notice on this side is the country of Iran. And so that's why our military is there. They're stationed in that region as well. You need to know where the Red Sea is. It's on this side of the Arabian Peninsula. So we need to know the Red Sea. The Suez Canal has been cut. It's a man-made item. It is right through here. So you come up through the Gulf of Suez and the Red Sea. City of Suez is here, and the Suez Canal cuts, and it cuts right through here to the Mediterranean. It's an important travel opportunity. It opened up shipping and shipping lanes so that we did not have to travel around the continent of Africa. Coming out of the Red Sea, you also need to know the Arabian Sea. The Arabian Sea is down in this area, so it is south of the Arabian Peninsula. So we need to know that. You need to know a few of the mountains that are here, the mountain ranges that we have in Iraq. This is the Zagros Mountains. It's this mountain range that is going to be here. You can see my cursor. Then you have this mountain range, the Elbrus mountain range. The highest peak is Mount Damavand. That is probably about where my cursor is right here. That's going to be your highest peak. It is an active volcano in Iran. It's one of the places that people like to climb if they can. All right, coming over into Afghanistan, the Hindu Kush Mountains are in this region. Right off of the map is the Hindu Kush Mountains. That's important for us to know. Over in Turkey, we've got a mountain to know. You need to know the Taurus Mountains are going to be right down here. If you find Cyprus, come north, that's the Taurus Mountains. And then notice this region, this area right here of Turkey, it doesn't look mountainous because it's a high plateau. This is called the Anatolia Plateau. And we need to know the Anatolia Plateau. It's important for us to understand as well. So make sure you're marking all of those areas. You can see some of the bonus areas that you need to know. And obviously you need to know the Mediterranean because it surrounds with Turkey, Israel, and Egypt. And here's the Nile River. If you want to know where it is, we'll know that later. So there's your initial. So remember to jet across the Middle East and you'll be good to go. And I think that may cover all of the stuff that we have. So hope you enjoy and look forward to learning some map and map skills.